Hello, welcome to your practice today. My name is Sonja. Thank you for coming back to my channel. Today we do a mindful yoga practice. There is a power to practice mindfulness. It brings us back into our body. There is a force, a strength within us, which when we being mindful, it really creates that energy, that power for us to move forward, to be in our body, to allow ourselves to be present and be aware. Okay? So meet me on the mat and grab 2 blocks and a blanket if you need one. Okay? We start in Virasana Hero's pose. If this is not possible, come into a cross-leg position. I take the block behind my ankles and squeeze my inner ankles against the block and let your toes go straight back. Take your hands behind the calves, flatten your calves out and sit back. If you have problems to sit like that because of your knees, you can take a blanket onto the block all the way to the back of the knees and then sit back, and that creates space in your knees and they will not be painful. Okay? And then rock from side to side and take the flesh out to the side and find balance physically. All right, roll the shoulder heads back. Take your gaze forward, soften your gaze. We create peace, we create balance, we create joy and grounding and love. And then close your eyes, draw your gaze inward. Take a few deep breaths here. And may this practice reconnect you to your body. May this practice ground you. May this practice ground you in the here and now. Just sit up tall. May this practice heal you from any sadness or anxiety. So ask for clarity and for the strength to let go of any limiting beliefs about yourself. Take another deep breath. And just know there is a power to practice mindfulness, to create peace, balance, joy, grounding, and love. Open your heart to see beyond reason, to accept without condition, and love without hesitation. So may this practice be blessed. May this practice be blessed. Engage your Ujjayi pranayama here. Then bring your hands to the heart and bow your head. And set this intention of mindfulness, grounding yourself, accepting where you are, allowing yourself to let go of sadness and anxiety. And really may this practice reconnect you to your heart, to your being. With an inhalation, reach your arms towards the sky. Open your eyes and exhale, bring them back to the heart. Then reach your arms out by your side. Make fists with your hands, straighten your arms completely. Draw the shoulder heads back. Open your fingers again, stretch. And one more time, make fists and stretch. Reach your arms towards the sky. Press your palms together, interlace your fingers, turn your palms towards the sky. Take a deep inhale. And with the exhalation, draw the navel in. Lift the lower abdominal muscles. Draw the back of the skull back. Tuck your chin down. Keep exhaling all the way out and then draw that navel in and up. And release, and then inhale. Exhale, take your hands behind the back, interlace your right thumb above your left, shoulder heads back, straighten your arms. Do everything very mindfully and slow. Exhale, hinge forward, let the head go. Take your knuckles, lift them up behind you. And press down into your shins and come all the way up. Release your hands, take them up towards the ceiling again. Interlace your left thumb above your right, so change the grip of the fingers. Turn your palms out and take your arms alongside your ears. Sit up very tall, keep rooting down into your sit bones. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Draw the navel in. Lift the lower abdominal muscles. Draw the back of the skull back, tuck your chin down, and then hollow out your belly and hold the exhalation out. Let go and inhale. Exhale, hands behind the back. Also left thumb above your right, shoulder heads back, straighten your arms and come forward. Lift the knuckles towards the ceiling, broaden your collarbones. Keep the sit bones grounded. And slowly, slowly rise back up. Release your hands, take them back towards the sky. Exhale to the heart. And one more time, reach your arms out, make fists, straighten your fingers, reach them up towards the sky and the side bend. Take your left hand down, right arm over. Rotate the chest open. Inhale, press down into your sit bones, come all the way up, and we go to the other side. Reach your left arm over, grounding your left sit bone. And really lift that left rib cage up. And slowly come back and exhale, hands by your side. Now we just take your hands onto your side. Sit up very tall, draw the back of the skull back and tuck your chin down. Take your chin over to the right. Take your left arm over to the left. Take your left arm back, come back to the center and rotate your head over to the other side. Take your left arm out. And come back to the center and lift the chin. Come forward onto your hands and knees. Take your blocks forward so you have them when you need them. Spread your fingers. From here, we do just a few rounds of cat and cow. Inhale, lift the tailbone, belly down, heart forward. Exhale and round your spine. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, round your spine. Take your sit bones all the way back. Inhale, come forward into cow. Exhale and round. Inhale, come forward. Exhale and round. Inhale, come forward. And now come into neutral and step your right leg back. Press through that heel. And then from here, as you press through the heel, lift the left knee into the chest and round your spine. Bring your knee forward to the right elbow and step your foot out to the side. Ground your right foot to the mat and take your right arm over your right ear. Exhale, lower the right hand down. Bring your left knee into the chest. Step it back, come into a straight line position. Press back through the heels. Lift the kneecaps. Now bend your knees, lengthen your torso. Lift the sit bones up and back. Straighten your legs if you are ready, or pedal your heels a little bit. Keep the length in your torso. Lift and spread your toes. One more breath. Inhale, lift up the heels. And exhale, lower the knees down to the mat. Walk your knees forward a little bit. Inhale, come into cow. And exhale, rounding your spine. And again, inhale, lift, and exhale, round. Now from here, we step the left leg back, crown of the head forward, lift the right knee into the chest, take your right knee over to the left elbow, and step your foot over to the side. Ground your left foot to the mat, and inhale, take your left arm over your left ear. And exhale, slowly lower the left hand down. Take your right leg back and lower the foot down to the mat. Come into a straight line position here. Up and back, downward facing dog. Bend your knees first, lengthen the torso, and then straighten the legs. Inhale, lift up the heels, and slowly exhale, lower the knees back down to the mat. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale and round your spine. Inhale, lift. And exhale, round. Inhale, come into neutral. And step your right leg forward. Take your left knee a little bit back. Take your hands forward and towards the sky. Release your tailbone down and forward, lift the heart. With the exhalation, take your right hand on top of your right thigh and lean over to the right side. Inhale, come back to the center, hands up. Exhale, take your left hand down, right thumb into your right hip crease, straighten the left leg and take your right hand towards the ceiling. Exhale, lower the right hand down and straighten the right leg for a moment. Take blocks underneath your hands if you need to. Bend your right knee, lower the left knee down, and straighten the right leg, rocking all the way back. Fold away your right leg. Okay, and then come back forward again. Plant your hands, straighten the back leg, step your right leg back. Shift forward, slowly, very slowly, lower to the heights of your elbows. Lower all the way down to the mat. Take your feet wide if you're a woman, lift the kneecaps, pull back on the heels of the hands, lift up to a low cobra. Exhale down. Inhale, lift. Exhale down. One more. Inhale, cobra. Exhale down. Bring your feet together. Curl the toes under. Press yourself back onto your knees. Come back to table pose. Step the left leg forward. Take your right heel, right knee back a little bit. Inhale, come into Anjaneyasana. Lift your hands, lift the chest, press your palms together. Exhale, all the way down. Take your right hand down. Straighten the right leg, left thumb into your left hip crease. Twist over to the left side, left hand towards the ceiling. And exhale, lower that left hand down, straighten the left leg, fold over your left leg. Breathe deeply. And then come forward, lower the right knee down, and go all the way back. Sit back onto your right heel if you can, or halfway back. Come forward again, plant your hands, straighten the back leg. Step your left leg back. Shift forward, lower to the heights of your elbows. Inhale, come into an upward dog this time. Shoulder heads move back. Inner thigh lift. And exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe deeply. Inhale, lift up the heels. And exhale, walk your feet forward as many steps as you need. Come halfway up, lengthen. Exhale and fold. Inhale, halfway again. Lift the shoulder heads. Take your thumbs into your hip creases. Slightly bend your knees, rise up. Take both hands towards the sky. Exhale, back to dart. I grab my block. Take the block to the outside of your right foot. Take your right thumb into your right hip crease. Make a fist with the left hand. Now reach through the crown of the head so that the spine is straight, and twist over to the right side. Bend your left knee. Take your right hand towards the ceiling. Lean into that pose. And exhale, lower the right hand down. Take the block to the other side. Take your left thumb into your left hip crease. Bend your right knee. Take your right hand to the outside of your left. Again, reach through the crown of the head. Twist over to the left. Lift the left rib cage. Left hand towards the ceiling. And slowly exhale, lower your left hand down. Take your block to the side. Press down into your feet, come all the way up to standing. Exhale back to the heart center. Take your right knee into the chest. Take your arms up by your side. Interlace your Jnana Mudra. And take your hands towards the sky. With the exhalation, hinge forward from your hips. Very slowly, straighten the leg back. Lower your upper body. Bend your front knee and step your right leg back. Align your heel to heel and inhale, rise up, Virabhadrasana 1. Lift the chest, press your palms together. Lean back a little bit. Exhale through the heart. Take your hands behind you. Interlace your right thumb above your left. Straighten your arms. With the exhalation, hinge forward from your hips. Keep pressing your weight into your outer right foot. Lower your chest parallel to the mat. Lift the hands. Hug your left outer hip in. Inhale slowly. Press down into your feet and come back up. Release your hands, take them both back towards the sky. Now straighten your left leg again, okay? Take your hands out by your side, take them behind you, either hold on to your elbows or press your fists into each other or come into reversed Namaskar, pressing your palms together in the back. Roll the shoulder heads back, open your chest, and exhale, hinge forward from your hips. Take a few breaths here. And slowly inhale, come back up. Bend your front knee. Release your hands very slowly. Reach them towards the sky. Exhale through the heart all the way down to the mat. Step your left leg back. Lower through the heights of your elbows. Inhale, lift up to an upward dog, Urdhva Mukha. And exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the gaze, and exhale, walk your feet forward in between the hands. Come halfway up, lengthen. Exhale and fold. Inhale, slightly bend your knees, rise up with a straight spine. Exhale back to the heart. All right, root down into your right foot. Bring your hands to the heart. Lift the left knee into the chest. Take your arms up by your side. Interlace your Jnana Mudra again. Take your hands towards the sky. And very slowly exhale, hinge forward. All right, a little wobble here. Lift the leg parallel, lower your upper body parallel. Bend your front knee, step your left leg slowly back. Take your hands towards the sky. Press your palms. Lean back. Bend your front knee. Press through the outer edges of your left foot. Exhale to the heart. Take your hands behind you. Left thumb above your right, shoulder heads back. Straighten your arms and hinge forward from your hips. Lower your chest. Lift the hands towards the ceiling. Keep hugging your right outer hip in. And slowly inhale, come back up. Straighten the right leg. Take your arms up by your side. Internal rotation here. Hold on to your elbows, or again, same actions as on the other side. Lift the heart and come forward. Keep pushing your right heel down to the mat. Keep firming your left inner thigh back as you release the heart down. And slowly inhale, press down into your feet and come all the way up. Release your hands, bend your knees, take your hands towards the sky. Exhale to the heart. Straighten the right leg. And exhale all the way down to the mat. Step your right leg back. Come into downward facing dog. Inhale, lift up the heels. And exhale, lower the knees down to the mat. Take your feet over to the side. Straighten your legs forward. Take the flesh out to the side. Sit up very tall. Use a blanket underneath your sit bone if you need to. Hands towards the sky. And exhale, folding forward. Ground yourself, believe in yourself, love yourself. Quiet your mind, be present. And slowly lift yourself back up. Sit up very tall, bend your knees. And slowly lower all the way down to the mat. Okay, bring your knees into the chest, hug your knees in, massage your lower back. And we do a simple twist. Take your arms up by your side. Bring your knees over to the right side. Take your left arm, left rib cage to the left. Inhale, come back to the center. And take your knees over to the left side. I have to take away my thingy here. Take your right arm over to the right. Turn your head to the right. Inhale, come back to the center. Lift the forehead towards the knees. Grab the outer edges of your feet and make yourself into a tiny little ball. And slowly release back down. And coming to Shavasana. Support yourself accordingly. Take a blanket underneath your knees if you like, or behind your head, or cover up. Let the palms face up. Stay here for a few minutes or 10 minutes. Relax. Be as mindful here as you were in your practice. Let the breath be gentle and calm and peaceful as you relax your body and let it go. Notice the strengths you're gaining from this practice as you ground, as you love. Finding joy with each breath. And then gently bring your awareness back into your physical body and just reawaken your body by moving your fingers, your toes. And then reach your arms overhead, your heels the other way. Turn your head from side to side. Reawaken your spine, your central nervous system. And then bend your knees. Keep your right arm extended. Bring your knees over to the right side. Use your right arm as a pillow for a moment. And then press yourself up into a seat. Sit up very tall. Hands to the heart. Bow your head. May have this practice reconnected you to your body, to your soul, to your mind, and brought you peace and joy. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I really appreciate that. There's many more practices for a half an hour or 20 minutes, which you can add on at any time. Namaste and have a wonderful rest of the day. Thank you. Press the like button and don't forget to subscribe.